The moment you feel like quitting is the exact moment your character gets tested. Not when things are going well, not when you're motivated, but when everything inside you is screaming to give up. Most people fail this test because they don't understand what's actually happening in that moment. I'm going to teach you how to build discipline, specifically when you feel like quitting, because that's when discipline matters most. Here's what's really happening when you want to quit. Your brain is trying to protect you from discomfort. It's doing exactly what it's designed to do: avoid pain and seek comfort. The problem is, your brain can't tell the difference between actual danger and the discomfort that comes with growth. When you're studying for an important exam and your brain wants to quit, it's not because studying is dangerous. When you're working out and your muscles burn, that's not your body breaking down, it's your body adapting. When you're building a business and facing rejection, that's not a sign you should stop. It's a sign you're in the game. But your brain treats all discomfort the same way. It sends the same quit now signal whether you're touching a hot stove or doing something that's challenging but beneficial. This is why most people quit right before they break through. Think about this. Every single person who achieved something meaningful felt like quitting multiple times. The difference between them and everyone else isn't that they didn't feel like quitting. It's that they didn't let that feeling make their decisions for them. Now let's talk about the actual strategies you can use when that quitting feeling hits. Protocol 1. The progress reminder. When you want to quit, you're usually focused on how hard the current moment is. Instead, remind yourself of how far you've already come. Look at your progress from week 1 to now. You've already proven you can do difficult things. This is just another difficult thing. Protocol 2. The cost-benefit check. Ask yourself, what will happen if I quit now versus what will happen if I push through? Be specific. If you quit studying, you fail the exam. If you quit working out, you stay out of shape. If you quit building your business, you stay dependent on others for your income. Make the consequences of quitting more real than the temporary discomfort of continuing. Protocol 3. Following the 10-minute rule. When you feel like quitting, commit to just 10 more minutes. Not 10 hours, not even an hour, just 10 minutes. Most of the time, once you push through that initial resistance, the feeling passes and you can continue. It's like your brain was just testing to see if you were serious. Protocol 4. The identity anchor. I've talked about this some of the other videos as well. Ask yourself, what would the person I'm trying to become do in this situation? If you're trying to become disciplined, then the disciplined version of you doesn't quit when things get uncomfortable. They push through, because that's what disciplined people do. This shifts your focus from how you feel to who you're becoming. Here's what I need you to do right now. Think of one area where you've been wanting to quit. Maybe it's a habit you're trying to build, a skill you're learning, or a goal you're working toward. Write down what you've already accomplished in that area. Just pause and actually do this. Now write down what you'll lose if you quit versus what you'll gain if you push through. Protocol 5. The minimum viable progress. Sometimes you're not going to be able to perform at 100%. That's fine. Instead of quitting completely, just do the minimum. If you can't do a full workout, do 10 push-ups. If you can't study for 3 hours, study for 15 minutes. If you can't write a full chapter, write 1 paragraph. The key is maintaining the identity of someone who doesn't quit, even when performance is reduced. Consistency beats intensity every time. Now let's talk about the strategic framework. Here's the bigger picture. Discipline isn't about never feeling like quitting. It's about building systems that help you continue when those feelings arise. First, expect the resistance. If you're surprised every time you feel like quitting, you'll be unprepared. But if you know it's coming, you can have your protocols ready. Second, celebrate the moments when you don't quit. Your brain needs evidence that you're someone who follows through. Every time you push through, when you want to quit, you're reinforcing that identity. Third, design your environment to support continuation, not quitting. Remove easy exits. If you're trying to build a study habit, don't study next to your bed where it's easy to just lie down. If you're trying to eat healthy, don't keep junk food in your house. The people who build lasting discipline aren't the ones who never feel like quitting. They're the ones who developed reliable systems for moving forward despite those feelings. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Every time you choose to continue when you want to quit, you're not just making progress toward your goal. You're becoming the type of person who doesn't give up on themselves. If you are new to this channel, then don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.